you guys, and welcome back to day number 5 of the 10 days of Halloween with I myself, the original Renegade. Now we're getting closer to Halloween, guys, so this is the final countdown and I cannot wait. Hence why I've kind of got my spooky skeleton vibe going today. So for those of you who have only just joined us, who maybe haven't seen the prior videos, I don't know why you wouldn't, maybe you've just clicked on this. If you have, then please do go back and refer to those videos as I do explain this challenge more in depth. But just to give a quick overview, I'm doing the 10 Days of Halloween challenge as set out by an actor that I love called Thomas Dekker. Now he did this a few years ago, he hasn't done it since 2014, but I thought it was more appropriate this year to be resurrecting this gem of a challenge. So I'm going to give you 3 of my favourite spooky Halloween sort of films that you can watch around this time, some of my favourites. So as per usual, we have 3 categories for these films. So you have your beat off category, which is a category where you can, you know, throw the film on late at night, fall asleep to it. It's something that maybe you wouldn't necessarily watch with other people. It's something that is like a guilty pleasure that you can watch on your own, so that kind of thing. The next category is your show off category, which in Thomas's own words is meant to be for like all the artsy, intelligent films, but for me myself, because you know I'm just not really into 3-hour black and white like artsy horror movies, it's just films that I think are cool that I want to show my friends, so it's my show off category. And lastly is my laugh off category, which I'm going to use for like films that you can do baking to, pumpkin carving to, all the fun Halloween activities. They're just fun films, they're not scary in the slightest. So that is my 3 categories. So to jump straight into it, I do have my trusty pad so that I don't waffle on. So to begin with, for my beat off category, we are going with 2010's All About Evil. Now, this movie does actually star Thomas Dekker in it, so it's just a coincidence that I do absolutely love, you know, this movie, as well as the fact that I love him as an actor. So it does have him in it. It has Peaches Christ, who, if you don't know, is a very well-known drag queen. It's also got Elvira. She plays Thomas's character's mother, and she's actually out of drag. I am the only one that spotted it to begin with, out of me and others who were watching it. So she's actually out of drag, and she looks so different. So basically Thomas plays this character called Stephen. He's a little bit misunderstood, and he's like a horror movie junkie. He goes to this old theatre where they still play horror movies and stuff like that, and goes there quite regularly. Now the owner dies, and it's his, I think his stepwife and his, not stepwife, what am I talking about, his new wife, you know, and his daughter are sort of running the place, and things happen, let's just say, and the daughter starts making these short, kind of creepy little movies, basically. But what people don't realise, because they're heralding her for how amazing, you know, how amazing these little short movies are, they don't realise they're actual snuff movies. She's actually killing people when she's making these movies, so they're snuff films. So basically, it's just a really campy, funny horror. You know, I think it's hilarious. It's not like super serious, but it is really good. If you've ever been that person at school that was misunderstood and people thought you were a freak and thought you were clearly a serial killer because you love horror movies and Halloween, that is exactly what Stephen is going through. Like, he figures it out and he tries to tell people, and people are like, it's that weird kid from school, like he doesn't know what he's talking about. So it's just really funny. It's something, again, that I can throw on late at night. It's quite hard to get hold of a copy, to be perfectly honest. I have to get mine from Germany, and I have to select English when I play it. But I really enjoy it. It's such a fun, crazy, weird movie. So I would definitely recommend that one for you. It is one of my favourite Thomas Dekker movies, to be perfectly honest, and I do watch it quite a lot, so I recommend that for you. Now, my show off movie is the 2013 great film by, I can't pronounce the director's name, but Guillermo del Toro, you know who I'm talking about. I can't pronounce his first name, but it is Mama. Now, Mama is a supernatural thriller. It's about 2 sisters who disappeared in the woods the day their mother was murdered. And it shows you that to begin with, and then it's like 5 years later their uncle has been looking for them. You know, they find them in the woods. They've gone feral because, I mean, they were like small kids, like toddlers and a baby and stuff, when they went missing. So they find them, they bring them back to civilization. They're trying to sort of introduce them into normal life and everything like that. But there is something spooky going on. There's this creature called Mama who basically comes to tuck them in at night, because Mama has been looking after them, and she doesn't like the fact that they've been taken out of her dilapidated old shack where they've been living. So Mama follows them, but Mama's not a very nice person. She's quite twisted, and I believe the phrase that they use in the movie is a soul twisted out of shape. She is creepy to look at, so creepy to look at, and I absolutely love this movie. It's so subtle. The kids in it are just amazing, like amazing child actors. I can't even imagine what it's like working on a horror movie set as a child actor. But it's an amazing movie. I love it. It's kind of heartbreaking as well. It's got a heartbreaking ending to it. Like, it's just amazing, and it's creepy, and there's some freaky bits in it that I'm not going to lie. In the dead of night, when the house is silent and I'm on my own, and I can still picture Mama in my mind. Like, she freaks me out. So I do love to show that one to my friends. So if you haven't seen Mama, I do recommend that you go see it. Yeah, well, not go see it, but I do recommend that you try and see it somehow. I'm not going to tell you how, DVDs and stuff, you know. So that is definitely my show-off movie. Now, for my laugh-off movie, it has to be the absolute gem. Absolute gem. 1991, The Addams Family. Now, if you grew up not watching the Addams Family cartoon series, like, what was wrong with your life? Because it's just amazing. I love it. You know, they're creepy and they're kooky and altogether spooky. I love the music from it. I'm not even going to sing the theme tune. Me and my dad sing it to each other because we're weird. But it's just hilarious, you know. And this one, because it's the first movie, it focuses on Uncle Fester, who, you know, Fester's been missing for like 25 years, and then this con artist turns up and everything like that. And it's just so fun. Angelica Houston as Morticia Addams is complete life goals. I wanted to be Wednesday Addams, like when I was younger. Christina Ricci, again, just absolute spooky goddess. And it's just so funny and so creepy and bizarre, and I just always wanted to be a part of the Addams Family. I thought it was hilarious. Like, Morticia and Gomez's relationship is like relationship goals. Like, I keep saying to guys, this could be us, but you can't deal with my spooky. It's pretty true. So anyway, I do absolutely love that one. It's again something I can throw on when I'm carving pumpkins, when I'm decorating the house, when I'm doing just really spooky, fun kind of activities. So I do definitely love that one as well. So they are my 3 movies for today. Day 5 of the 10 days of Halloween with I Myself. And I'm going to leave it there for today. Do check back in tomorrow for day number 6, because we are on the run up to Halloween, like I said to you guys. I can't even wait. So for now, my little freaks and squeaks, I am going to check you later. Check ya!